my books to class and even paid for my lunch every day. I felt a flutter in my chest, a tiny voice whispering, "This is real. This is good." I was starting to feel something for him. For the next few weeks, it was like Tim and I owned the school, and I loved the feeling. Some people worshipped us, while others were so envious of our relationship. And I loved that even more. Old Missy might have wanted Jake, but new Missy deserved something bigger, like a bunch of friends and attention and someone rich and cool who's obsessed with her, like Tim. The best part was Timothy's access to the most luxurious things. It meant I had access to those things. One day, Timothy took a group of friends to the Larkwood Club, a super private and elite social beach club with a crazy membership fee. As I stood there tanning in the sun and being the center of attention, a waiter in a crisp white shirt approached. "Jake."
Finally. I'll have a lemonade, fresh squeezed, not that canned garbage. Same. And make it fast, yeah?
Jake nodded, jotting down the order, but didn't say a word. That apathy, like he wasn't even paying attention, it bothered me a lot. "You got that? Make it fast or no tip. We've waited long enough. Chop chop." Jake's jaw tensed, but he just gave a short nod before hurrying off. Amanda and Daisy looked at me, and then we all burst out laughing. Just then, I caught a glimpse of my reflection in the sleek glass building. The girl who was staring back at me was standing next to girls who had always made her feel small. And now, I was one of them, behaving just the way they did. It made my stomach twist. I tried to turn my attention back to the group and Timothy, who was staring at me with a huge grin on his face, but that feeling was hard to shake. Who was I becoming? Over the next few weeks, the more time Timothy and I spent together, the more I realized that we didn't have much in common. He didn't watch movies or listen to music. He never laughed at my jokes. He never talked about his childhood or his friends or past or what he wanted to do in the future. Every conversation somehow circled back to how perfect we were together. Maybe it was true. Opposites attract, right? And anytime we were apart, the feeling that something was wrong would start weighing heavily on me. Then as soon as I was with him, I felt like I could breathe again. It had to be right. It all took a turn when I went over to Tim's house for the first time. As I walked up his driveway, I realized this was nothing like I'd been expecting. The house was a mansion, but it was old and creepy.